X amount of episodes ago, I'm not just going to know which one, we had the conversation about what characters we'd like to play.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
And I've since decided that actually, if there is ever a character in cinematic universes that I get to play, this is that character.
Oh.
So this is Access. His name is Axel Asher. And he has a very, very important job. His job is to stop the DC and Marvel universes from merging into one.
Okay.
So it's a little bit messy. His character has actually been designed to try and keep it a bit tidier. But basically, we had, before comic books, there was one universe, the Amalgamation universe. Inside that universe were two brothers. They fought the universe split in half.
Right.
Them brothers are DC and Marvel, essentially. They're the personification of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like gods.
Mm-hmm.
So they obviously have their own universes, and that's where the heroes and that come into play. So basically, every time there's a crossover event, it's the two brothers fighting.
Okay.
So if they fight too badly, either one of the universes can be destroyed, or they'll remerge into one universe, killing loads of people, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what we have is we have Axel, whose job it is to see when shit's going wrong and nip it in the bud.
Right.
He was created after some of the initial crossovers. So his retconning's a little bit weird, but it's comic books. Basically, the whole idea is he fixes the problem, but you don't always know it was him that fixes the problem. And unless he allows them to, the people involved forget about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why crossovers and that aren't like, you don't have Marvel heroes constantly worried about Superman coming crashing into New York again because they don't remember it happening. As a result of this, he's actually co-owned by both DC and Marvel.
Interesting.
So he doesn't belong to one or the other. They co-wrote him, put him together, and went, okay, cool. There we go. That's our line right there. And it's interesting because of his power set as well. So he has cosmic awareness, which means across the two universes, he knows if something's wrong, what's wrong, why it's wrong.
Right. Okay.
He also has reality manipulation on a ridiculous level. So if something needs to be fixed because the two universes are trying to merge into one, he can just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a really funny one. It's called an amalgamation power.
Okay.
And what this means is he can combine and separate heroes at will.
That doesn't sound OP at all.
I have no context to this power, but I'm going to go ahead and assume it has something to do with the amalgamation stories they did, where they had character combinations like Wolverine and Batman making Dark Claw.
Ah, okay.
And they had Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate crossed together to make Doctor Strange Fate.
Crazy.
So I assume that was him.
Right.
And another really interesting thing about Access is, I don't know why they felt the need to put this in there.
Mm-hmm.
If Access stays in one universe for too long, because he can hop freely between Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
If he stays in one universe for too long, crossovers will begin to happen. So
Okay.
while it's his job to stop the two universes from getting all wishy-washy, he can accidentally cause it if he stays in one of the universes for too long.
Can he not just sit in between?
No. He has to just like teleport
Lie on
between
the
them.
fence.
Yeah. So if anyone at DC or Warner Brothers or Marvel or Disney or whatever's listening, there you go. That's who I want to be cast as. I will be Axel Asher. I will be Access.
So does that mean that Disney and Warner Bros. Share the film rights?
I would assume so.
I suppose the film rights probably I bet that specific character is their own thing and it probably hasn't been given out.
No, because Disney outright own Marvel Comics.
Oh, okay.
Marvel Comics is also a subsidiary of Disney. Which is why Marvel also do the Star Wars comic books now.
That makes sense.
But I do not believe Warner Brothers own comics of DC.
Yeah.
They just own the film rights. Or have a deal for the film rights. I don't even know if they out and out own them. I think they might just like have
might just be a Warner Brothers DC
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So I thought that'd be cool. And then we'll have the same problem next week of who the fuck do I write about.
You never know, something might crop up. Could go into Star Wars character.